Hello guys, it's me, Crystal. Yeah, I know I'm really late to this Q&A video. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Anyways, let's just scratch that. You know. Point is, we're finally here to do it, and we're gonna answer some questions that I got asked 2 months ago. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Anyways, let's just... I think we don't really need to talk too much in the intro. First of all, hi, welcome to my channel again. Sorry for the really negative video I uploaded last time. Trying to prevent myself from doing stuff like that again. So, yeah. But let's get into the video, shall we? First off, we have from this person. I'm gonna go over all this person's questions first because they commented a bunch of times on this post. So I'm just gonna go over all of those, theirs first. First of all, face a real when. Probably never. I don't see a point of ever revealing who I am because I don't do that on the internet for obvious reasons. I like the idea of being behind an OC and not an actual person. It makes me feel a lot more comfortable and more easy to interact with because you're talking to a damn screen and not person. So for socially anxious people like myself, for example, it's just easier. And also I, don't really like how I look, obviously. I don't really ever show anyone, not even my close friends, I've shown my face, to be honest, because I don't really see a reason to. I mean, if I'm going to see someone, like if someone's going to see my face, then it might as well be someone I know in person, because I don't really see the point in ever showing my face on my channel. I think I might have at some point by accident, but I'm honestly not sure. That might have been a really long time ago, but I don't really remember. But yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Sorry, I am not gonna do any of that. Anyways, on to the next question he had. Next we have, what is your favorite show or comic or manga or whatever these are? Probably just, they probably all mean the same thing. I don't really watch shows or stuff very much. I've never really been into shows as a kid. More so, mainly, not even really movies, but I watch movies more than shows, I'll tell you that much, but mainly just haven't been that fond of shows or comics. I don't really like mangas either, to be honest. That's not really a interest of mine, I wouldn't say. Not that that's a problem, a lot of people have different interests, but mine, I was never really somebody who watched shows, mainly because we didn't have much growing up to begin with, so like, we only really had like cable TV, and then, obviously I became a gamer really early in my life, but that's mainly because of my parents. But, yeah, if I had to pick a favorite show, but I'd have to just go with something I had watched when I was like, really young, which I don't even know for sure, honestly. I don't really have a favorite, because I don't really watch shows all that much, so I can't really answer that question, to be honest, so I apologize. Sorry about that. Next we have, what is your favorite color? That's pretty obvious. I kind of advertise it on my channel and on my avatars. My favorite color is purple, and it has been for quite a bit. I like a lot of colors, like blue and red and green, but purple is the one I wear on pretty much anything. Purple, in my opinion, just has so many nice shades and pretty colors on it, like from flowers to like wallpapers. I just love the way the color purple looks. So, yeah. Yes, my favorite color is purple, and I also advertise purple on my channel a lot with avatars I make, and also in my Discord server, my role is purple, and etc. Yeah, I love purple a lot. It's an amazing color. Next we have, what is your favorite food? Okay, favorite foods is interesting because, again, we didn't have much growing up, but also because I suffer from some type of illness that we don't really know what is. I'm not able to eat a lot of things because they make me sick. So, there's a lot of things that I like, but can't even really eat, which makes me really sad, and there's some things I just can't eat at all. Like, I'm allergic to shellfish, but my favorite food is probably shrimp. I know. Let me explain for a moment what I just said. I have a shellfish allergy, but for some reason, I'm not allergic to shrimp, and I don't know why. I don't know if there's some reason for that or what, but my entire life I've always been able to eat shrimp with literally zero problems. So I have really no idea why, but shrimp is without a doubt one of my favorite foods, if not my favorite, because I love shrimp. It's just so good, and it's like the only seafood I can really eat, so that makes it even better. So yeah, shrimp probably. I like any types of shrimp, like just fresh shrimp that you can get and eat, or cooked shrimp that you get in bags or just from restaurants. Like especially even like fried shrimp. I love fried shrimp a lot as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my favorite food, shrimp. My favorite animal is the next question, as you can see here. Yeah, what's your favorite animal? I don't really know if I have a favorite. I love a lot of animals. Obviously, I mean, I'm a cat. Like, you know, that's my persona. I'm a cat person, but like, and I love cats, but I don't know if they're my favorite animal. I love a lot of animals, like ferrets, red pandas, normal pandas. Sea bunnies aren't really the best. I mean, they're poisonous, but I do love the way they look. They're adorable. I would never keep one as a pet, obviously, but they're absolutely adorable. And I also I liked having snakes when I was younger. We had some friendly snakes when we were younger that were non-poisonous, that were like really well behaved, that I liked to have when I was younger, because they would like hang around my wrist or around my neck, and it was really nice. It was like having a bracelet and like necklace that was friendly and could also move around. Yeah, my other snake was not very nice though. She was very mean. Our male snake was very, very nice, but our female, yeah, she acted like she hated us. I don't know why. She also I'm pretty sure she ate one of our hamsters at one point. Yeah, dark, I know. It's kind of just how it happens, unfortunately. But yeah, if I had to pick a favorite animal, probably cats, just because I am one. Speaking of cats, my cat just kind of got on my lap just now. Hi, Ray. Anyways, but yeah, kitty cats. I love cats, and I am a cat. Yeah. Next up we have, are you in college? No. I'm not old enough to be in college. I'm only 17. I am only 17. I do not plan to go to college because of other things I have planned for my life. I am currently in my senior year. Once school starts again, I will be doing my last year before I graduate. Then I will be doing stuff like for trade school and cybersecurity, probably, to be getting some computer-related job, mainly cybersecurity or coding related, because I mean I'm around a computer my whole life, so I've been around a computer like a lot of my life, so I figured I might as well do something to do with one. But no, I'm not really in college, and even if I wanted to go to college, we can't really afford college. Our money is really, really tight, so like, yeah, it's kind of hard to really even think about that, because even if we wanted to, we couldn't afford it. Sorry for yawning. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever go. And no, I'm not currently in college either. No, I'm very much a 17-year-old living at their house and trying to finish school still, while also making videos sometimes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm very boring, I know. On to then other questions now from other people. We have, what's it called? Oh, fuck. Moving on to other people's questions, we have, what are your content plans going forward? Like, would I like to make more videos or challenge videos on Heroes Battlegrounds, more milestone videos on Forsaken, and other things? This comment is really old, so obviously now you guys know a little bit more about what I'm going to be doing, but I have switched into a variety content creator, meaning I will be posting what I want, whenever I want, and I don't know, it kind of just depends, honestly, on what I feel like doing. Obviously, right now I'm mostly a Forsaken content creator, but that's kind of just because of the game being my main source of what I've been able to play because of my internet. I don't think I'll ever go back to Heroes, but I might upload other Battlegrounds games that I play if I feel like it. And obviously I want to post other games, but the main thing I want to do is go back to this one game that I abandoned for over 2 years, and somehow going back to it I did not lose my skill in. And that is Ito, aka Eternal Towers of Hell, or originally Juke's Tower of Hell. I used to play this game a lot, and I was actually really good at it. I have a hardest of the Tower Generation failure, which I have beaten over 30 times.
Bruh.
Do not ask me why. But yeah, I really want to upload Ito and other things. Like, I also play a game called Isle, which Chloe has been playing and thinking about uploading. Speaking of which, we'll talk more about Chloe later because of another question. But yeah, I just want to upload whatever I want. Might even upload Minecraft at some point and try to find a way to make it interesting. Try to incorporate my own, you know, video editing style and personality into anything I can to make it more enjoyable. And yeah, obviously I never wanted to stick to Just Forsaken content to begin with. I never planned on staying on Just Forsaken anyways. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Next up we have, how many backflips can you do consecutively? This is a very important question, guys. It's very important. And if I don't answer, they will kill you. Well, the answer is 0, because if I ever tried to do something like that with my horrible body proportions, and no, I'm not calling myself fat, I mean I'm uneven in body proportions, I would probably break my neck and end up in the hospital. I mean, at trampoline parks, but that's because I had a bunch of jump boost. That's kind of different. But yeah, no, I don't do that stuff because I like my neck personally, and I would rather not die trying to do something to look cool. And originally when I was a kid, I always wanted to learn how to do that, but yeah, not anymore. I'd rather stay away from stuff like that and just keep my neck intact. Thank you very much. Next is, do you enjoy making the content you make? Is it a hobby? And this is a hobby. Yes, it's a hobby. I don't really, like I said in my previous video, I don't really do YouTube for a job yet since I'm not monetized and I'm not getting paid for it. Obviously, if I could get paid for it, I would definitely be doing a lot more than I already do. I already work really hard on my videos because making videos has always been such a dream for me, honestly. Like, it's always been a huge dream of mine to become a content creator and, you know, entertain people and be popular. Not like, I'd have never wanted to be, like, really popular because I don't trust people on the internet, and I'd rather not have my name shoved down people's throats and into drama and etc. This and then there. Like, I don't like the idea of being really popular. I just like the idea of knowing that I could make someone laugh and make their day better and entertain them. And that's kind of what I did with Heroes, honestly, a lot. And I plan to keep doing that as best as I can, even if my views have fallen off. I've been trying to find ways to get my views back up, slowly but surely, but as of right now, I'm still mostly enjoying my content, but it has definitely lost a lot of motivation since I originally uploaded, that's for sure. Next we have, can you make videos playing horror games? Okay, let me explain. I don't really play horror games for 2 reasons. First of all, I don't really find most horror games to be actually fun. They mostly just follow the same concept of just being really scary and not really fun to play. Most of their gameplay is just not that great to me. And I also have a really bad way of, you know, keeping myself from not getting scared. I get scared very easily. And that's kind of my main problem, is getting scared really easily. But yeah, probably not. It honestly depends on what it is. I mean, I've played Doors before and some other horror games, like FNAF, obviously, but I don't know if I'll ever upload them on the channel. It just depends on if I can actually handle not screaming my head off. But then again, that might make for a fire video, like Fatum, for example. But hey, we'll see what happens. If I ever feel like it, then maybe I might. But as of right now, I don't really plan to, no. Next up, we have, how did you come up with your name? Okay, so this is a really interesting question, because my name isn't just a random, you know, name that I put on and just thought it sounded cool. No, my name Crystal actually does have meaning behind it, so I'll tell you. Crystal is a definition of, you know, my personality and who I am as a person, and it being my name is because of how crystals genuinely are. They're very perfectly made, they're clear, they're see-through, and they're just overall perfect, which is relating to the, you know, phobia I mentioned in my previous video, autophobia, which I feel like I had to be perfect for other people, and it's a really bad phobia of mine. But more so, my personality correlates to me being Crystal, because crystals are very clear, and, you know, they're very see-through and shiny, and they're very, like, amazing, you know. No, that's not self-glaze, it's just part of my personality. I'm very kind, I'm very good, I'm a very good person, I'm very, you know, positive, and I'm very shiny, I guess. I guess I'm shiny. Why not? But yeah, it's hard to explain in words, but Crystal honestly just comes down to my genuine personality and traits of me as a person. It mainly just summarizes who I am as a person, me being Crystal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next we have, why do you want to make content creation? Like I said in my previous part or segment, I make content because of a hobby. I've always wanted to make content, but I never really, when I first started looking at videos and I wanted to become a content creator, I didn't have stuff like an editor, and I didn't really have a good computer originally, so like I couldn't really record either, and it was just really difficult to get into content creation for me because I didn't have the stuff that was needed. And yeah, jeez, I'm really tired, but yeah, mainly my content serves as a purpose of me just trying to entertain people. I just want to entertain people, make them laugh, make their day a little bit better, even if it's small amounts of people, and just show off my personality and also improve a lot. Because I want to improve editing and, you know, showing myself and branding and all these. I want to learn all these things now and early on. That way, if I ever do end up in some bigger, you know, situation, then I'll be, you know, already ready for it, you know? That's the way I see it. Next we have, will you ever make more collabs with other YouTubers, and if yes, which doesn't have to be from Heroes Battlegrounds. Well, obviously I have more plans with, you know, Chloe, and obviously it probably won't be Heroes. If we ever do collab again, I honestly don't know if it'll be Heroes. It honestly might be, we might make one more Heroes video together, depending on if we feel like it, and hopefully at some point I can get a collab with Smoothie if I, you know, get in the following. I'm gonna have to actually try really hard to do that, you know, with grinding views and videos and putting effort and stuff, and maybe eventually that'll happen. But I don't really do collabs much, because it's just hard to find collabs to do begin with, because I try to collab with people that are around my, you know, level of fame, but also slightly more popular than me, which was why Chloe was my first choice, but also because Chloe was the person who inspired me, so that's kind of why we collabed. And he was only honestly really chill. He still is a really chill guy, and he has always been chill about things. And yeah, I do plan to collab more in the future, but you know, collabs aren't really something you could just, you know, do unless it's like a friend, and that's kind of just lame. So when time tells, we'll get more collabs. Obviously, I have more planned with Chloe, and maybe other Forsaken content creators if I ever get popular enough to do Forsaken content. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'd win, buddy. Next we have, did you play or hear about a Metro game series? I'm assuming this person doesn't speak English, so I'm gonna read it that way. But no, I have not. I don't really, there's a lot of things that I haven't heard of or played at all, because I have very picky game tastes and, you know, taste in pretty much anything, including food, but that's also because I can't eat some foods. But, you know, I'm just very picky in general about what I play and look at, and because of that, there's a lot of things I haven't seen yet, and this is one of them. So yeah, sorry, no, I have not. Finally, we have, is there any games you'd like to try out? If so, name them. If not, where do you see yourself in a year or so? Well, obviously, okay, let's talk about the year thing first, right? Obviously, for now, I'm, like I said, I'm not in college or anything. I'm still at home, trying to finish school. In a year, I'll be 18, obviously, because, you know, you do get older in life. You do, in fact, get older, but, you know, I see myself as getting older, obviously, and also trying to get through my, you know, trade school and cybersecurity stuff, which will probably take another year of my life. So I honestly probably won't be, you know, getting money and with a good job until I'm like at least 19 or 20, which is fine by me, because, I mean, I trust my parents to not kick me out of the damn house or anything. So yeah, I'm not really in a rush to do anything because I don't really need to. But onto the game thing. Obviously, I mentioned a bunch of other games previously, like Ito and Isle and maybe other Battlegrounds games, but I also plan to do maybe some Steam games, like, and also maybe Minecraft. It just depends on what I feel like doing. I don't really have anything that I really look forward to uploading again besides Ito, but those videos are going to take a long time. Ito is a very, very hard game, so yeah, and I kind of don't exactly know how to bring my new content style to Ito now, since I originally did uploading completions, but I'm sure I'll find a way to do it either way. So, yeah, that's really my plan, is just to do games that I feel like doing, and what I like to enjoy playing and uploading, you know? We're just gonna keep it at that for now. So that was every single question for the Q&A. First of all, I'm sorry for being really not energetic. It's like 12 in the morning. Not like at night. It's like 12 p.m. a.m. 12 p. What the hell? It's like 12 p.m. and like, you know, I actually spent the first few hours of my day from 6 a.m. to about 11 working in Blender to make the images you're seeing of my avatar on screen. And it's also for thumbnails, but, you know, that's a little bit of a different thing. But yeah, I spent a lot of time working this morning for this video, and I'm actually kind of tired, so I'm just not really that talkative. And yeah, I also apologize for this taking 2 months to upload. I originally planned to do this sooner, but, you know, art is not easy. The friend who was making the art for this thumbnail actually has been going through a couple things, so it took him a little bit of time to make the thumbnail. So, yeah, that's kind of why this video took a while. It was mainly because of the art and also my own motivation. But yeah, here it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's not a lot, but hey, I'm really just trying to get videos out as best I can, alright? I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!